looking for something that does not exist. I'm telling you that skin is not in the manga, boy.
Hello?
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
Mm-hmm.
Huh?
Yeah.
Alright. So I'm saying, even if it's not stated in the manga, what is that supposed to prove? If I can't find it right now. My
Okay,
shit is not loaded.
Alright, that's cool. So if so the burden was placed on you because you verbatim said it originated from the manga. And if you can't give me manga proof that this skin is in the manga, then your premise, like what you're using to build this argument is completely false.
Now, I'm not using that to build an argument. So what I'm just saying, I'm just finna use that as a stalemate. Like I said, I was finna make this argument later, before, but you kept cutting me off and wouldn't listen. So again, if there's no contradictory sources or any manga panels that look exactly the same but convey a different message, I don't care. But hold on. Because usually when we provide fake scripts upon anything or any sort of Google source, they're going to be contrary messages or truthful messages that contradict other. If I type in the law of non-contradictions affirms X, if I look it up on Google, it's going to correct me and say the law of non-contradiction it states this. So I don't know what you mean.
And that's I mean, in the law of non-contradictory, I guess that's okay. I don't see how that follows back to the fact. No, just let me finish. I don't see how that follows back to the fact that this scan is alright. So from what I know, you're just speculating that this scan does have some type of authority to the manga, which you didn't prove. So that point,
it doesn't
that
matter
point
if
is
it doesn't.
dropped. That point is dropped.
It's not dropped. It's still made it.
That point is dropped. You couldn't prove to me within like 5 minutes of me being gone. You couldn't prove it.
There's no burden of proof. I said
there was a burden of proof on you. I asked you to prove. Listen, you claimed it originated from the manga. I made no claims, by the way. You claimed that it originated from the manga, right? I'm applying skepticism. I told you to show me what is shown in the manga, right? And you did not do that. So this point is lost on your end, right?
Okay, no, listen. Okay, just because I didn't, that doesn't mean that the point is dropped. I told you multiple times. I just told you, I'm still making the fucking point. So that's why I brought up the different. So don't cut me off. I didn't cut you off. Calm down. Hold on. What?
I take the point. Anyways, so you're trying to use the law of non-contradiction.
No. Let me explain my whole entire point. Jesus Christ. I still made it a point. I stated that if there's no contradictory sources or any contradictory scans that's trying to entail us different. We're debating if Luffy has subjective reality.
Okay, well, wait. Like, what do you think subjective reality is? Like,
I think subjective is literally stated in the scan, bringing what you imagine into reality.
Repeat that. Your mic.
Bringing what you imagine into reality.
Okay, like from
from his imagination. I don't know where y'all keep saying nothing. I don't know where y'all getting that from. It's say from his imagination. Bringing his. I'm not talking to you. I'm not talking to you right now. I'm talking to you. I'm talking to you.
Get out of here, Doug.
I mean, we can continue the debate after I have my conversation with his questions. So you can wait.
But I can just mediate y'all debate. What are y'all even debating?
On a point right now,
Doug, so pretty much, he claimed that this second scan originated from the manga, and that then he has a burden of proof for him to prove that this in fact factually did come from the manga. It gave him 5 minutes to look for this scan that it comes from the manga, and then he couldn't prove within that 5 minutes that this scan does come from the manga. So if he pretty much his argument is predicated off of this scan because it's his interpretation. This is literally the basis for his interpretation. So if this basis falls, the whole entire argument falls. So he literally loses his point. So I don't know why.
I put that into the question. So I'm not. So oh my god. So whether it's from, it doesn't matter. The whole entire point is if the scan is true or not. It doesn't matter what the scan is originally. Falcon, be quiet. Falcon, be quiet.
What's the difference between truth and validity? What's the difference? I want you to explain to me the truth between the difference between truth and validity.
Let me ask you something.
Because something can be true. Wait, because Doug,
let me ask y'all something so I can clarify. Let me ask y'all something.
Yeah, Haku, go ahead and ask your question.
Are y'all discussing the validity? How you pronounce it?
I'm glad you said that, because there's a difference between validity, like a valid argument, or a truth, or something that is truth. That's something that holds true.
Okay.
There's a difference between. There's a difference.
No, well, we can't. No.
Something
We
can be
can't
true. Like your premises can follow for your conclusion. It can be true, right? That doesn't mean it's valid. I can give you an example of that right now.
I know that. I'm not slow, dumbass. We're talking about the scan. We can't say that the scan is whether valid or we don't. It's making a statement. It's not making an argument, so it can only be true or false. You dummy. So I don't know where you're getting that point from.
But what's in question is whether the scan connects to the digenesis of One Piece.
Let me get done. Let me get done.
The scan's validity. So like the scan can be true.
Why you keep cutting me off?
The scan can be true, but its validity is what's in question.
Why you keep presupposing that validity would apply here? You just stated that validity will apply
because what's in question? Yeah, because what's in question is whether this is connected to the manga, and you couldn't prove to me.
But that doesn't matter. That doesn't matter if it is, does it?
It does.
Why?
Because you can have these statements that are like made by bums who have like I don't like
Why can't the statement be corresponding to the verse and be true?
Yeah, but what's the question is whether it's canon or whether it stems from the digenesis of One
No,
Piece.
no, Falcon, you're not tracking the state. No, you're stupid. The statement itself can be from a completely different world. However, the things within the statement can still correspond to the verse, meaning that if it corresponds to the verse, the statement can still be. Hold on, shut up. The statement can still be true, which is what I'm trying to say here. Are you questioning why the statement is true or not?
I literally said the statement can be true. Doesn't mean it's valid.
But then again, valid refers to arguments. The scan isn't making an argument; it's making a statement. So
yeah, but you're using the scan. The scan is being predicated from your argument. You're using the scan within your argument to build to the conclusion that Luffy has subjective value. So yes, the validity is important in this matter.
No, I'm using the scan to suffice for my premises is true, which is making a statement again. So it's not an argument.
Oh my god! I don't know you can have a true argument, but it doesn't mean it's valid.
But then again, oh my god,
I can give you an example. Like I know. Syllogism.
Yo, Haku, do you understand the Haku? Do you understand what I'm saying?
I ain't gonna lie,
He cutting me up with his loud ass fucking mic.
Wait. I'm gonna get somebody on, right? I'm gonna get.
I don't care about you, nigga.
I'm gonna get the law. Do you judge this right now?
I'm not even.
You can have your own judge, bro. I'm gonna have my judge, bro. My judge was slaying.
I'm not even tracking what y'all saying like right now. So,
bro, okay, so Haku.
Just reiterate. Yeah, just reiterate.
Haku, he's trying to apply validity to the scan I sent in chat. I'm saying that validity wouldn't apply to the scan itself because validity or valid refers to argumentations or arguments. So you make a claim, then you use reasonings to come to a conclusion. That's an argument. We can't determine if it's valid or not because it's not making a conclusion. It's just making a statement. For you to but I'm just saying that validity refers to argumentations. Since the scan isn't making an argumentation, but rather a statement, validity cannot be applied. He's saying that the scan exists within my argument, but then again, it doesn't mean that validity will apply to the scan itself because I'm using the scan itself to suffice my premises, but not my.
Get this dude online, bro. This dude tripping.
He cut me off,
bro. Just
yo, Falcon, can you stop acting like a retard in my ear?
Just get Tamaki at this point, yeah. Just get Tamaki in here. I think he's better than me, so.
I don't know why niggas acting like retards right now.
Bro, literally baking and cheese playing with me.
And nothing is loading on my phone. Like, is my shit dumb? Like, bro.
You got an Android?
You said what?
I'm like, you got an Android?
No, nigga, I got an iPhone chip. We are not the same.
Nah, bro. You projecting?
How am I projecting? Man, bro. Really?
Man, shut up.
Yo, okay, let me ask you something. Who do you think wins between Naruto and Luffy?
I think Luffy wins, bro. Don't ask me no stupid ass question.
You think Luffy? Or you think Luffy wins, bro?
I don't think Naruto can get. I don't think anybody in the survey can disprove that Naruto or Luffy has subjective reality.
Okay.
I don't know, y'all. What the nigga I like seeing here, bro? Dick Wright, Light is one of the worst debaters in the fucking main com. I don't know about
you wouldn't be able to beat him.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Light will put you in the pack, bro.
I got better fees than.
Wait, and then you said
did Light beat Yanni a tier 2 in the com?
Yanni. I don't know who that is.
Oh, y'all don't even know who Yanni is.
He's tier 2 in the second.
No, he's not because he's not getting past any fucking tier 3. He's not getting past Archie. He's not getting past Infinity. He's not getting past nobody.
Okay, but wait.
That's why do y'all think you go on TikTok and debate niggas out there? There's nobody good on TikTok. Y'all really think there's good niggas on TikTok?
Wait, I can give you a